Are we live? Are we live? Oh, yeah, we're live. Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi back at it with another video. And I just wanted to make this video reviewing the Bears 53-man roster, seeing who's been cut, who already made the roster. And so, yeah, guys, I hope you guys are just tuning in. This is KO Sports Talk with your boy Kofi Hemming. And yeah, guys, let's just get into them. Let me share my screen right now. Let's see if I can share my screen. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see it, but share that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but hold on. Let me there's we're gonna search 53-man roster. I don't know if you can see my screen. Hold on. Give me a sec. So we're gonna review the roster. Yeah, later. Okay. All right. So this is a little bit of a breakdown for the 53-man roster. So as it stands, this is in alphabetical order. So let's beginning with our quarterbacks. Andy Dalton, of course, is our QB1. Justin Fields is QB2. And Nick Foles is our QB3. That's a no-brainer. And speaking of Nick Foles, right? Why in the freaking hell, right? Why in the freaking hell would freaking Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy give power to freaking Nick Foles? I mean, seriously, I just don't get it. That's the whole point of a trade. You're trying to trade away a player so you can at least save yourself some money. You got to save yourself some money, guys. So according to, I think it was Ian Rappaport or Daniel Greenberg, they said that the Bears are open to trading Nick Foles. But here's the caveat. Nick Foles has the power to veto any team that he goes to. So if a team offers some type of trade proposal, like a 4th round or a 6th round pick for Nick Foles, and if Nick Foles doesn't like that team, he can veto that. I don't get it. I never get it. Ryan Pace, you freaking screwed up on this one. Running backs. Let's go on to the running backs. Khalil Herbert, David Montgomery, and Damian Williams. So this preseason, of course, as we all know, Tariq Cohen, of course, is not playing this season. Well, he's going to miss the first 6 games because he's going to be on the physically unable to perform list or the PUP list. So, Khalil Herbert, that was a great draft pick. The guy, man, he's got breakaway speed. Like, the guy can run. He can go through the A gap, he can go through the B gap. He has great vision. The guy has some good hands. So I thought this is a really great pickup. I kind of expected Khalil Herbert to make the team because, he was going to fill in for Tariq Cohen because Tariq Cohen is hurt. And coming back from a torn ACL, that's not good. So, and then David Montgomery, of course, he's going to be the man for the team. I don't understand why he didn't get much playing time, probably because he suffered that concussion. So Matt Nagy kind of wanted to kind of protect him. So I kind of get it. Damian Williams, man, he didn't really look good in this preseason. Damian Williams did not look good at all this preseason. Like, he was looking so rusty out there. He was getting beat, getting a lot of blown up running plays. Probably because that's also predicated on the offensive line. Our offensive line for pretty much the whole preseason or training camp, they've just been hurt, and yeah, man, it hasn't been really good. And the offensive line, they really have to gel. Like they really have to get their crap together for real because you know week one is coming in 2 weeks, and you got to help our running backs out, man. Seriously, this is also a problem for David Montgomery. A lot of people say, "Oh, preseason doesn't matter. Preseason doesn't matter," but preseason is predicated on how the team is going to do well for this season. It's trying to determine or giving a overview of how the players are, an evaluation of how the players are going to be for this upcoming season. So in a way, it does matter. It helps you to prepare for live game reps. So offensive line, they got to get their shit together for real. Okay, it's receivers. On to receivers. Rodney Adams, I'm pretty happy about that. Rodney Adams, Damiere Byrd, Marquise Goodwin, Darnell Mooney. I said Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney, a.k.a. Jalen Ramsey's daddy. Jalen Ramsey's daddy. And Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson II, of course. I'm really happy that Rodney Adams made it. What's his name got cut? Daz Newsome actually got cut. Daz Newsome got cut. Riley Ridley got cut. Of course, I made a video about Javon Wims. Javon Wims getting cut. Thank you guys for 1,000 views on that video. Appreciate that. Let me see who's on. Let me see who's on. I'm gonna put copy the clipboard. If anybody wants to join in. Anybody wants to join in the chat? Matter of fact, let's see if I can text one of my buddies right now. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec real quick. Hold on, guys. All right. Back to this. Anyways, so yeah, who got cut? Okay, so Daz Newsome got cut. Riley Ridley got cut. I believe Isaiah Coulter got cut as well. And then Riley Ridley got cut. Or a couple other, I don't know. They're like a couple other wide receivers that I'm missing. But overall, they cut about 6 wide receivers. But Rodney Adams, man, I'm telling you, Rodney Adams, man, was freaking like, he was a preseason MVP for our team. Like, he was making so many plays. I mean, this guy was making so many plays throughout preseason. That 74-yard catch that he made from Andy Dalton, that over-the-back pass that he gotten from Justin Fields. I mean, this guy has just been Mr. Dependable in the preseason. And I'm really glad that he's made the 53-man roster because he's a good depth piece for this team. And he's kind of been a journeyman, a wide receiver throughout, the league. He hasn't had too much playing time. And also the fact, with his child, being born, he's also playing for his family. So he's playing for, some type of contract. So I'm really happy for Rodney Adams because he's just been bouncing around the league. And he really wants to get a chance at playing in the NFL. Damiere Byrd, that's no brainer. He's done a lot in training camp, but I didn't see him too much. I didn't see him too much in the preseason. I mean, I've seen him play, against the Miami Dolphins. He made some plays, but not too, not like too much of an explosive play. He wasn't a big factor in that game, or wasn't too much of a big factor in the preseason. But yeah, Demir Bird, he's got breakaway speed. He was very good with the Patriots, and so he's going to be a great addition to this team. Marquise Goodwin, I mean, what can I say about this guy? Marquise Goodwin, I mean, Olympic level athlete, has breakaway speed. I can't even talk right now. He has breakaway speed. He can make defenders miss. I mean, he's going to be a really a secret weapon for this team. I mean, we got burners, man. We got burners on receivers. That's what Matt Nagy, he's trying to be like Andy Reid, turn into Andy Reid offense, have so many of these speedy receivers. Marquise Goodwin, great athlete. He's going to be wide receiver 3 in the slot. Darnell Mooney, what can I say about him? Jalen Ramsey's daddy. I expect a big season from him. The only gripe about, with Darnell Mooney is that Matt Nagy didn't play him in the preseason that much. I don't understand why. I don't even think I saw him play at all in the preseason, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen him at all. And this is a second year. This is a sophomore year. You see other players like Josh Allen, who's gonna compete for an MVP this season. You see players like Lamar Jackson. You see all these other players, these veterans, even freaking Tom Brady, the freaking GOAT, is playing. So I don't understand why, they're giving Darnell Mooney this veteran treatment for some reason. I felt like he should have played. I felt like he should have played with Justin Fields. Justin Fields has to develop some type of connection with Darnell Mooney. Even Darnell Mooney likes him. He made that comment some time ago. He's like saying that Justin Fields threw him this dime pass, and when he was throwing this ball in midair, he was smiling, knowing how perfect the timing of the pass was. So Matt Nagy, you really got to get Darnell Mooney involved, because when it comes playing time, he's not gonna look good, because he has to get that game live reps, in order to get acclimated to the NFL speed. A lot of these players haven't played in the last 9 months, if I'm not mistaken, almost a year. And so they have to get ready for this. You have to prepare your players for this. Allen Robinson, of course, is a no-brainer. He's going to make the 53-man roster. He's their best weapon on the team. I mean, it was a highway robbery that he did not get that he was so low on the NFL 100. He should at least be top 30, in my opinion, top 30 at the least. I don't see how all these other wide receivers are better than him, like Justin Jefferson. He ain't bad. He's a freaking rookie, for God's sake. For God's sake, a rookie. Allen Robinson is so underrated. I mean, even Madden respects him. I really like Madden because they really do respect him. They have him as a top 10 receiver. He's a top 10 receiver. Top 10, easily. On to the next one. I don't want to waste too much time. Tight ends, Jimmy Graham. That's a no-brainer. JP Holtz. What the? I thought they cut JP Holtz. Okay. JP Holtz, Jesper Horsted. That's Jesper Horsted had a great game last game. 3-touchdown game. We know what Jesper Hurstad's going to be about. That connection from him to Justin Fields, that pass he made, that dime pass he made toward the end zone, toward that goal line, was just a thing of beauty, man. And then that one-handed catch he got from Nick Foles. Oh, my God. That was a thing of beauty, man. That was so beautiful. I'm glad that Jesper Horsted made the team. Hopefully he can make some type of contribution this season. I like to see what they do with him. Probably run a 3 tight end set or some type of way. Hopefully we'll see. Jesse James, he also had a great preseason. He kind of built a connection with Justin Fields. That first game, Justin Fields made that dime pass to him. He caught toward the end zone. So Jesse James, he's going to be really reliable. I don't see him being on this team too much of a long term. But I see him. I mean, even if he gets at least 200 to 300 yards, I'm happy with that. Cole Kmet, I felt like he too should have played a little more in the preseason. He didn't get enough playing time in the preseason. Cole Kmet should have played because he doesn't deserve that veteran treatment. He's only a second-year player. But I expect big things from Cole Kmet. I expect him to make a jump this season. Probably between 500 to 600 yards. I expect a breakout season for him to get 500 to 600 yards this season. Next, offensive line. Hold on. Offensive line, Alex Bars, Larry Borum, James Daniels, Jermaine Ifedi, Tevin Jenkins, Sam Mustipher, Jason Peters, Latavius Simmons, Cody Whitehair, and Elijah Wilkinson. Speaking of offensive line, this offensive line, they were really iffy this whole entire preseason. They were playing. They haven't been playing really, really well. I mean, this preseason because I get it. It's preseason. A lot of injuries occurred. James Daniels dealt with some injuries. Larry Borum dealt with some injuries. A lot of these guys mostly dealt with a lot of injuries. But at the same time, like they always say, availability is the best ability. And you also got to take care of your body. You got to do what you got to do to take care of your body. I don't know what these guys do in the off season. I don't know if they work out or if they're eating right. I'm pretty sure they got good trainers, but at the same time, it's up to these individuals, to do whatever it takes to take care of the body. If you want to play at a high level in this NFL season, you got to do whatever it takes, to take care of your body, because if you're not properly taking care of your body, a lot of injuries are going to pile up. And yeah, guys, I hope these offensive linemen guys, they're doing whatever it takes, because we don't want to, deal with any of these injuries, because we don't want our quarterback, whether it be Andy Dalton or Justin Fields, to be running for their lives. I want both of these quarterbacks, whoever the quarterback is, whether it's Andy Dalton or Justin Fields, they have to have enough time in the pocket to throw the ball to the open receiver, at least 3 to 4 seconds to throw to the open receiver. And if their offensive lineman is just freaking depleted, then you're going to make it harder for your quarterback to have enough time to throw the ball. And the game always starts in the trenches. If you have a good offensive line and if you have a good defensive line, chances are you're going to have a higher chance of winning. And an offensive line is so important, is so key to a good offense. And Matt Nagy is claiming, though, we're going to have a top 10 offense. Well, Nagy, you got to hold your offensive line accountable. Hey, guys, you got to do whatever it takes. You got to say, hey, guys, you got to do whatever it takes to take care of your body. You got to eat right. You got to exercise right, so you won't be dealing with so many of these injuries. That's what I would say if I was a head coach, because it is so important. If you want to be successful, you got to do whatever it takes. You got to have everybody on the same page. And Matt Nagy, he has to hold his whole team accountable, his offensive line, his quarterbacks, running backs, everybody. Next one, defensive line. Angelo Blackson, Eddie Goldman, Akeem Hicks, Bilal Nichols, and Kyrus Tonga. Okay, so defensive line. Of course, Angelo Blackson. Angelo Blackson has been, kind of been making some noise in the training camp. I'm kind of glad, that he's been playing well, in case one of our guys, Akeem Hicks or Eddie Goldman ever gets tired, Angelo Blackson can kind of fill out, for Eddie Goldman and Akeem Hicks, and also Kyrus Tonga, man. I mean, this guy was a 7th-round draft pick, and he's making strides, man. This guy's making strides. He's blowing up coverage plays. He's blowing up running plays. He's been playing so well throughout the preseason. I mean, this guy has been really been a kind of like a linchpin, throughout the preseason. So we got some depth. We got some good depth. And of course you got what up, Ghost? What up? Tonga will be needed. What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up, KO? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's good, man? What's good, man? I'm just reviewing the 53-man roster.
Roster looking good, man. I mean, except so right now you're at the defensive lineman. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the defensive lineman, so I'm just kind of reviewing just the defensive lineman. So, like as I was saying, man, like Eddie Goldman, he's coming back. He's gonna be very good. We really need him. And then we got Akeem Hicks and Bilal Nichols. I'm expecting big things from Bilal Nichols. I think this is also his contract year. So if anything happens, man, with Akeem Hicks, if he doesn't come back, we got Bilal Nichols who's gonna kind of be like kind of the anchor. And of course, you got Akeem Hicks, of course, man. He's the heart and soul of the defense. I expect a lot of big things for this defensive line. So, yeah, I mean, I don't got really too much to say too much about the defensive line because we already know what they're about. They're about the business. I'm really worried about the offense. I really want to see what the offensive line is going to do. But, yeah, what do you think, man? What do you think, man?
Well, let's see, you've been on here 21 minutes, so I guess I missed the first part of it. Yeah. But what's up, Bullock Jake? How you doing, man? Andy Dalton, Justin Fields, Nick Foles. Hey, man, look, you got to give Andy Dalton a shot and stop freaking Bears fans. Stop freaking booing Andy Dalton. It's like if you had a job. It's like if you go to a job like your job and somebody sees somebody maybe for a day or something like performing real well at your job, and you go to that job. It's like, hey, he should be the manager. He should be this. He should be that.
Right.
Okay. You're not in Hallis Hall every day. You're not on that football field every day. You don't know what's going on. For example, the one play where freaking Fields got his helmet knocked off, that was a simple read. He could see that there was an extra linebacker on the right-hand side over there. The line was going to shift to the left because the read was to the left because it was a double move to Riley Ridley over there.
Yeah, he didn't read that perfectly.
Yeah, so the linebacker came free. So he still has a lot to learn. And you're going up against the Rams first week. They got a very good defensive line. They're gonna disguise coverages. They're gonna be doing a lot of things. You don't want to get this boy's confidence down the first week of his career. So let Andy Dalton have the reins right now. Let's see how he performs. He's a competent quarterback. He's better than Mr. Trubisky because Mr. Trubisky couldn't read a defense. Of course, all you Bears fans are going to say, "Oh, look what he did to us in that preseason game." But
Slag Daddy has something else to say. He said he thinks Andy Dalton is not better than.
He's crazy. And Andy Dalton has been to many things. He reads lots of defenses. You can scheme when you scheme against Mr. Trubisky. You see what happens. He's limited.
Right. Mr. Trubisky can't read no difference. The difference between Andy Dalton and Mr. Trubisky is that Andy Dalton is good at pre-snapping reads. So like if he sees something, like he can read a defense. And if he sees something like he doesn't like, he can change the offensive line, kind of like with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is notoriously known for a pre-snap read because if he sees something, if he sees a defense that looks suspect, he's gonna say like Omaha or like,
I love that. I love that.
Right. So I mean, yeah, Andy Dalton. That's why Matt Nagy's starting Andy Dalton because. Like LA Rams, they're gonna disguise all like these defensive schemes, and if Justin Fields doesn't pick that up, he's gonna get tore up, man.
And his confidence is gonna get tore down too.
Yeah.
So Bears fans, stop bickering, okay? Let Andy Dalton do his thing for a while because last year when I was watching the film with the Cowboys, he didn't do too bad. He had a trash offensive line too, but he didn't do too bad.
And that's the thing. Like I said, it's I'm really going to be looking at this offensive line when I'm watching this Rams game because, with the Dallas Cowboys, people are saying, "Oh, Andy Dalton, he sucked. Look how many weapons he's had, like he had on this team." Well, the offensive line was pretty much freaking depleted. Like, uh, if you look at Tyron Smith, he was hurt. Pretty much the whole offense line was pretty much wiped out, with COVID and all these injuries. And Andy Dalton, he didn't have enough time in the pocket to throw. Look what happened in the preseason. Andy Dalton didn't have enough time to throw in the pocket. He was getting hit like so many times because the offensive line was not really doing nothing, and they were all coming back because they were all injured. And like I said, like these guys, I don't know what they're doing in the off season, but usually when people have injuries, they're probably not eating right, they're not exercising right, because that happened to me. I'm kind of an athlete, and if I don't eat right, if I don't exercise, chances are I'm going to have a higher rate of getting an injury. So I mean, I don't know what these guys are doing, by themselves, but they have to do whatever it takes to keep themselves in the field, because availability is the best ability. And I'm going to be watching this offensive line closely. I'm really going to be watching them.
And you should be. But let's look at our tackles. So we got Leonard Floyd's going to be on one side, and who's the Rams other defensive end?
Robert Quinn.
No. I'm talking about the Rams defensive ends. It's Leonard Floyd and I forgot the other guy. But I'm looking at our offensive line. Who's going to be blocking?
I don't know if it's Dante Fowler, I think.
So our left tackle is going to be Jason Peters. He's got 2 weeks to get in shape. I don't feel bad. I think he's solid. I don't feel bad about that. Jermaine Feedy, he's got 2 weeks. He's got to get it too. He got 2 weeks to get it right too. Our middle, our core, James Daniels, what's his name? Sam Musselburn. Yep, I like that core in the middle. So,
right.
And I know Aaron Donald is disrupted in the middle, but I like that.
I'm not worried about Aaron Donald. We keep shutting his ass down all the time.
We do, actually. We do. We do. And now, because none of the linemen played together during the preseason. I don't think, man. Like all five of the starters, they didn't play together. So it's going to be a lot better, and our offense is going to be a lot better because everything that you saw on the field was vanilla. That's not what you're going to see on the football field when the Bears take the field against the Rams. I expect to see Goodwin flying down the field. I expect to see Mooney making. That's what I expect to see. And Nagy said he finally feels comfortable with the offense. So Bears fans, we're on the outside looking in. We don't see what they're doing during practice. So let's judge once we see the product all together on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's continue, man.
All right, so inside linebackers, we got Iggy Abunye, Caleb Johnson, Christian Jones, Alec Ogletree, Roquan Smith, Danny Trevathan, and Josh Woods.
That's good.
So
that's solid.
Man. Yeah, so yeah, I did not. I actually honestly thought they were gonna cut Danny Trevathan. I honestly there were talks.
What? No way, man. Nah.
They were saying, I don't know. I heard talks of them trying to cut Danny Trevathan. I don't know why, but
why would you cut Danny Trevathan? He's been in this system for what, 3 years, 4 years? How long has he been in this system?
I think he was here 2017.
So now when we rotate, we got. I don't feel bad at all. We got Alec Ogletree coming in right behind him, and Josh Woods. I feel real good. And Ogletree is just a playmaker, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I watched the tape with him with the Giants, and he's always been getting fumbles and interceptions and stuff. So I like that guy. So I feel real comfortable with our linebacker core, man. Real comfortable.
What's his name? Igabunye. He had a pretty decent preseason. He was pretty good.
He got hurt that last game.
Yeah, he did get hurt that last game, but I think one of his games, I think he had like 5 tackles or something. I don't know if it was him or like Josh Woods that had like 5 tackles and a couple tackles for loss. So he had a pretty decent preseason. And Roquan Smith, I mean, this guy just gets so disrespected. I went on the NFL 100, right? And they had freaking what's his name at number 23? That dude from San Francisco, Fred Warner.
Oh,
They had
okay.
him at number 23 in the NFL top 100.
It's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
You know what? You know what Roquan Smith said? Well, I'm gonna have to prove him wrong again. So
Yep.
and um and you know Roquan Smith, he's also playing for a contract year
He
this year.
sure is. He
You
gonna
know he's
ball.
gonna
He gonna
he,
ball out.
he's
Ko.
gonna
He
ball the
gonna
fuck out,
ball out, bro. And
and
look,
he's gonna go ahead.
and Caleb Johnson. He's a from an HBCU. First guy to make a 53-man roster. Rookie to make a
Oh, okay.
53-man. Yeah, he's from an HBCU. I didn't know
Mad
that.
respect, mad respect.
Yep, mad respect for that, brother, man. Good job.
Good job,
Excellent.
man. But like I said, man, Roquan Smith, man, he's gonna show up and show out. You know, I expect a big year, man. A big year from him. I expect probably like 150 tackles, maybe 4 or 5 sacks, a couple interceptions. You know, he's gonna really shut up the freaking haters, the NFL media. Yep. And so our outside linebackers, we got Jeremiah Tachu, Travis Gibson, Khalil Mother freaking Mack, and Robert Quinn.
Travis Gibson. Can we talk about him?
Yeah. Travis Gibson. I mean, what can I say about this guy? I mean, his last game, man, he freaking pressured Logan Woodside, and then he was the reason why he had that interception. Trey Robertson was able to get that interception and get that pick six. I mean, Travis Gibson, man, this guy has been getting better and better each and every year. I think this is his sophomore season. He made that leap. So Robert Quinn, he's coming for you, man. Like Robert Quinn,
Hey,
if you're not producing, Travis Gibson's gonna come for that, that number 2 spot on the other side.
and I
And
talked about that. I talked about that because he's already going to take some reps away from Robert Quinn anyway. I don't know if Robert Quinn's drop foot has been has gotten better, but he's going to take some reps away from Robert Quinn
oh hell yeah,
regardless. Yeah, because
right,
he's playing pretty damn good. I
right.
like that.
And Jeremiah Tachu, he's been very solid. He played very solid against Miami, and he
Is he
played.
from any
Go
from the
ahead.
Broncos? Any from the Broncos?
Yeah, he's from the Broncos. He played with the
Okay,
Broncos.
gotcha.
So yeah, he had a solid preseason game against the Titans. Not so much against the Bills. I mean, our defense didn't really do too much against the Bills.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I expect big things from this outside linebacker core. Sean Desai, I'm pretty sure he's kind of a rookie, defensive line or defensive coordinator, so he's gonna be playing a lot to their strengths. I think
Right.
he didn't show too much, in the Bills game. I guess, he didn't want to show too much probably, or you know, he didn't want to do too much. But against the Titans, he did a good game plan. They played really well against the Titans. But cornerbacks, Xavier
Uh-oh.
Xavier Crawford, Jalen Johnson, Duke Shelley, and Kendall Vildor.
We
Man,
got four. We only got four quarterbacks on the
cornerbacks.
team.
Four, four,
Only four.
four cornerbacks.
That's crazy.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think, Ghost Man, about this?
Okay, thanks for letting me talk here because I do want to talk about this because this is
Go ahead.
a little concerning. Now I'm gonna do the positive first. The positive is that if we have Jalen Johnson CB1, Kendall Vildor CB2, Duke Shelley CB nickel, then those are all second year players. That means if all these three develop right, we got these guys for at least 7 years, 7 to 8 years as the core of our secondary right there. Jalen Johnson, that's young. They're young players, very young players. So if they all develop all together, we know Jalen Johnson's already developed. We know he's CB1. But if Kendall Vildor is going to take that CB2 spot, Duke Shelley take that nickel, they're all just second year players.
Yeah,
They're young. So we have a young core that's out there playing, man. We're going to have them for years to come. Now,
right.
here's the bad part about it. This is crazy. We only got three cornerbacks. Like, where is the depth? So
Yeah.
Xavier
Where's Chance
Crawford.
Graham Jr.? Where's freaking Desmond Trufant?
Well, Trufant ain't coming back because I don't know what the hell's. Well, his father died,
Yeah, his
So
father died. Yeah.
so the Bears had to do what they had to do and cut the
Right.
guy. But this leads me to believe, KO, that Pace is going to get somebody off waivers. Some team is going to cut a corner and we're going to grab somebody because he could have kept Artie Burns. Artie Burns wasn't
Artie
bad.
Burns. Yep.
Yeah, he could have kept Artie Burns for depth. So that leads me to believe that either one or two things. He's gonna let Artie Burns go on the waiver. Hopefully
Yeah.
nobody pick him up and get
Practice
back on the
squad, yeah.
Yep. That's what's gonna happen. He come back on the practice squad. And congratulations to Xavier Crawford, man. He did enough
Good job.
to make the 53-man roster.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
He had a solid preseason too. He was solid, especially throughout training camp. You kind of heard his name, Xavier Crawford. He was making pass breakups. He had a couple key interceptions during training camp. So I expect a lot of things from Xavier Crawford too, man. He's a really great depth piece. Okay, so on to our safeties. We got
this is easy.
DeAndre Houston Carson, Deshaun Gibson, and Eddie Jackson, man.
Hey, I like all four of these guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like all four of these guys. Let's see. 1, 2. These are the four guys that's been here the whole time. Our safeties are set. And I'm really comfortable with DeAndre Houston Carson, man. Every time he get in the game, he makes a play. You saw when he intercepted. Every time he intercepted Tua, he intercepted Brady. Every time he gets in the game, he makes a play. And when he focuses on the game, his preparation. Who was that? Goodwin, our wide receiver, said that he's like so businesslike, so he's down to it. So I feel way comfortable with our safeties.
He's a great tackler. He can tackle.
Yep,
too.
He can tackle. Yep.
But the only thing is, I love Eddie Jackson, man. I love him. It's just the thing is, man, he's really got to clamp down this season, man, because I saw him in a couple preseason games. He was missing tackles, man, and we don't want that, man. We need Eddie Jackson to kind of wrap up some tacklers. We know that he's a free safety. He's going to be roaming, but Eddie Jackson. I have to expect a little more from him, man, because you are the leader. What's his name's not here no more. Kyle Fuller used to be the leader of this defense, so Eddie Jackson, he's got to step up and be the leader for this DB squad, because everybody's going to look to him. He's the veteran now. So if everybody sees you, they're going to look at you, as a leader, and they're going to see how your play is. They're going to see you, how you're playing, and everything. So Eddie Jackson, he's really got to step up this season too.
Kofi, he's going to go back to 2018 form. I promise you, because during the preseason, like he was just playing not to get hurt. I think he was just going for strips. Like that game against the the Bills when that dude ran around Quinn and he was just there. I don't think he was trying to tackle the guy. I think he was just going for the ball. So trust me, regular season gets here, my boy's gonna be ready, man. He's gonna be ready.
All right, so special teams: Pat O'Donnell, Cairo Santos, and Patrick Scales.
We got a kicker. We don't have to worry about a kicker this year. No competition.
Exactly.
Yes.
So what is your take with the special teams?
Oh, Pat O'Donnell. Pat O'Donnell is, had him for going on 8-9 years now. Santos, he was the most accurate kicker in the league last year, so I feel hella good about that. God, all them years after what's the guy that went to the 49ers? What was our kicker? God, what was his
Pinero?
name? Who?
Was it Pinero?
Oh, not Eddie Pinero. The other guy that went to the 49ers. I can't remember.
Brian, what's that guy? You talking about that 53-yard kick?
Yeah, he was like one of the most accurate kickers in the history of the NFL, and I can't remember his doggone name.
But, you talking about Robbie Gould?
Yeah.
Gould.
We've been in a flux ever since Robbie Gould left, and now Cairo Santos he provides stability, and that's good because we need stability as a kicker. It used to be I used to bite my nails every time we get lined up for a kick. Man,
don't even remind me about 2018.
Let's not even talk about that. We don't talk about that,
We don't
man. We
talk
don't
about
talk.
that name. He will not. His name will not be said on this live stream.
and and how long has Patrick Scales been a long snapper, man? My God,
He's been there for a while, man. Almost 10 years, man.
jeez, he's been there. Well, he's probably the longest tenured guy on this team, man.
Right, right. It used to be
And
Sherrick McAnnis, but Sherrick ain't on the
yeah,
team no more.
yep. So he's probably the longest tenured guy. But so far so good. Like I said, the only thing I see is troubling is the depth at cornerback, and
Right.
and I saw that you worried about the offensive line, but
Yeah, I'm really gonna be watching them for real. This
offensive
upcoming game.
offensive line gonna surprise you, Kofi. They gonna gel, man. I think I late. You
You're
know
right,
what?
man. I hope so.
You remember when Laser was calling the plays at the end of the year? I know some
Right.
of the opponents were inferior, but hell, they started getting it together at the end of the year, man. So,
Right. We should have won
know,
that game against Green Bay. It's just, I don't
yep,
know.
we played good that game, man. We played real good that
Yeah,
game.
but like towards the end of the second half, we started going away from that game plan. We start running all these gadget plays, these dumbass gadget plays.
I know one thing, man. I'm excited to see this offense. I know you scared about this, a little worried about the offense, but I'm excited. The amount of speed that we get, the amount of talent that we have, and the running backs and the wide receiver. Hell, we can run down double tight ends a lot this year. All four. Well, we got 5 tight ends, don't we?
Let me see.
We got 5.
We got 5. Yeah, we got 5. Yeah.
We can run double tight end sets as much as we want because all 5 of our tight ends are talented and are good.
We can do max protection in case our offensive line is a little bit shaky. Max protect.
Yep. So I can. That's the one thing I want to see because like the last couple of years, man, we just haven't had explosive plays. You know what I'm saying? We need
even in 2018, we never had an explosive offense. We were the dead last.
And let me tell you, man, and I know some people that's gonna watch this, like Trubisky, but that was part of his problem too. He wasn't accurate because I remember when what was that little wide receiver we had, KO from Atlanta? What was his name?
It was
little fast dude, fast.
Gabriel.
Yeah, he used to miss Taylor Gabriel all the time.
All the time, man. Dude, he even missed Anthony Miller. Remember that game against Atlanta? He was wide open. He
open
by like 5 or 6 yards.
Yup. And so people can say all they want to about Mr. Big, but shoot, man, the dude, he wasn't accurate and he couldn't read a goddamn defense to save his life. So,
and if you want to beat Mitch Trubisky, you're gonna have to take away his checkdowns. So you have to let him beat you over the top. Even when Green Bay was facing him, right? That one DB, what's his name?
Was talking shit. He was talking shit.
We made him play quarterback.
yeah. That tell me that wasn't embarrassing.
Yeah, that's really embarrassing.
What are we holding to that game? 10 points, 13 points? I forgot.
3.
3?
3, yeah.
We held their ass to 3 points and still couldn't win the ball game.
No, we held them to 10. I'm sorry, 10. I thought you were talking about us. Yeah, they held us to 3, but we held them to 10.
Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. We couldn't put up a touchdown.
We should have blown them out, man. I swear we should have blown them out.
And that's why I keep telling people, man, try and give Trubisky these chances. It's because Bears fans we've been put through this quarterback gauntlet, man. So it makes it, and it just waters us down. We just want somebody to be good so bad that we just willing, just to take their flaws and everything. And it shouldn't be that way, man. And let Justin Fields develop. Nagy's right. We want this guy for 15 years, man. We don't want this guy for a year or two and then he busts. We want him for 15 years. Let the guy develop.
I don't want to hear no excuses. I hear a lot of people saying that, your Ohio State quarterback is gonna fail because he came from Ohio State. Look at your history. I'm
yeah. Nobody cares about about Ohio State history of quarterbacks. As a matter of fact, some of the best quarterbacks in the league came from the Big Ten and Notre Dame. You got Brady from Michigan. You got Joe Montana from Notre Dame. You have
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else came from. Yeah, top 2 right there came from the Midwest. So I don't want to. I don't want to hear that stuff. You let this boy develop. He's going to be something special.
And he's going to win more rings than Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre combined.
Hey, that's right. And I was thinking about what you had said about make a King of the North video. Do you want you want me to put that yeah, I was thinking of it doing the same music. I'm gonna make that when he finally starts week 4.
Oh man, it's gonna be epic! I can't wait. I can't wait for that video, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah, because
when are you gonna do your hate week? When are you gonna do your hate week on the Rams, man? I'm looking forward to that hate week.
2 weeks. You should do one too, man. I mean, I got like find some Rams fan. I got that Ruiz guy. Used to be a guy called SoCal Rams, but I have to find some people that's trying to talk trash.
Rams talk. That dude, Rams talk. He was talking so much shit, man.
Rams talk. Okay.
Yeah, Rams talk. Yep.
I had. How come, Jonah? How come you can't join in, bro?
I can't this time. I don't know if there's something going on with his phone or something, man. Because sometimes he lives in Gary, Indiana, so sometimes he be having a problem with this.
Gotcha. Let's see. Andy Dalton has a 5-game case at the most. The Bears have a winning record after those 5 games that he'll still be the starting quarterback. If they have a losing record, he will be replaced. Possibly. Because Phil's going to be running those cars, man. He's going to be on a scout team. And, you can't I say about week 4 or 5, Phil's probably going to be starting.
Hey, and CEO, I see you talking trash. Yeah, you're about to lose $100. I'm telling you. You're saying the Bears are not going to win more than 6 games? We're going to find out, buddy. We're going to find out.
Who's CEO? I don't see the comment.
This guy, man, he I'm not too sure if you know, but he's on this guy's channel called Fitz Vegas or whatever. He's one of his.
Fitz Vegas, the 2-teamer. The 2-teamer.
He's a Giants fan.
Yeah, and a Saints fan. Fitz Vegas, Fitz Vegas a 2-teamer. No respect to that guy.
But yeah, he's one of his right hand man, and he be on freaking Butters' channel or Michael's channel, and we made a bet, right, that if the Bears win more than 6 games, he owes me $100. And if they lose less than 6 games, then I owe him $100. And I told him, man, get ready to lose your $100 because we're gonna win more than 6 games.
Yeah, that was a dumb bet, man. We damn sure gonna win more than 6 games. So be ready to give up that cash app, homie.
I know, right?
Because six games, we got probably 4 against the Vikings and Lions alone. So,
right. It's like 4
yeah.
And we're gonna face the Giants too. That's another easy win.
Yup.
And also the Cincinnati Bengals. Come on now.
Man, the Giants are a dumb team, and they are a stupid team. I be seeing their own fans talk shit about them. And what's his name? And what's his name? Bad Dog. Bad Dog don't like what's going on. They had their quarterback in the middle at the bottom of a pile during training camp. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. That they're going to be trash this year. There's reason to panic in New York. A lot of reasons to panic in New York.
Daniel Jones threw that costly interception toward the end zone.
Is that preseason?
Yeah, preseason.
Look, Daniel Jones is just a strip sack machine, man. Every time he gets sacked, it's a strip sack. That guy, he's trash. To come from Duke University, you think he'd be smarter? Nope, he's not that smart. He's pretty stupid. Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass quarterback. Yeah, just stupid.
And you know what? I also want to see your hate week for the Las Vegas Gators, man.
Ooh, I cannot wait for that. Some of them videos might get taken down, man.
Oh, I know, right? Gay tube, man. Gay tube.
Hey, did that guy make it? Did that car on that CU guy make it on the squad? Did he make it on that team?
On the CU, I'm not too sure. I gotta check. Matter of fact, let me check right now.
Las Vegas, they are messed up, man. They got the whole gay thing going, and then they making it mandatory that you have to that you have to get the shot. You have to prove that you got the shot before you get in the stadium. So they were trying to set all kind of trends, man.
I swear.
Stupid gay franchise, man. Stupid gay franchise. You just type in.
I don't see his name on here.
Carl Nassib.
Yeah.
I think he might have made it.
He probably did. Whatever.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. They gay, man. Forget Las Vegas.
And I thought San Francisco was gay, man. But man, they take the cake, man.
But part that whole Bay Area, that whole gay area, man. Oakland,
yeah, it's part of the Bay Area, right? Oh, okay.
No, the gay area.
Gay area. not even Bay Areas.
Yeah, and now they taking that stuff on there to Las Vegas, man.
Hey, did you ever see that skit with Michael Blackson? Like he made fun of San Francisco. He was like saying everybody in the city is so gay, even their dogs are gay. It's like when the dogs bark, they say
He's right. He's right. I don't know if you ever been on the West Coast, but that city is
hell yeah. Man,
boy. Man, I'll tell you, man. And, you know what city in the South is getting like that? Atlanta,
yup.
They are full of them, man. Holy shoots.
Yeah. Man,
hey, man, a good ass video, man. I mean, it's like I said, man. I know you got worries about the offense. We're gonna be firing on all cylinders week 1, man. You're gonna prove all y'all doubters wrong. You're gonna prove all y'all wrong. I can't wait either.
I can't wait, man. 8-week video next week.
I can't wait to sack Matt Stafford again. New team, same results. Matt Stafford. Right, get ready to get your ass whooped. All right. So look, any surprises on the roster on this 53? Any surprises?
Just besides the cornerback, but other than that, no.
Yeah, it's no surprise. Even our 2 little rookies that didn't make it, Daz Newsome
Daz Newsome. Yeah, I was a little bit surprised with him.
Daz Newsome and Thomas Graham, the cornerback.
Yeah, the cornerback. Yep.
But I knew his fate was messed up when he on that Titans game when he had him on the island over there and the guy caught the touchdown. That didn't look good. That didn't look good, bro. That did not look. Yeah. So and then Das was hurt, so I kind of knew. Cool thing is, I think we get Tariq back week 7.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Like he's on the
week 7.
Yep, he's on a PUP list, so we get Tariq back week 7. That's going to add another dynamic.
I like that kid Khalil Herbert, man. Khalil Herbert, he got breakaway speed. He's got great speed, man.
I like him.
I really like him.
That dude's legs like his legs like tree trunks, man. Did you see that? Good God, he's strong. He's strong, man. And you see the way he bounced up. What was that, Miami?
Yeah, he was bouncing off a lot of tackles. They couldn't bring him down. They could not bring him down.
Yep. Well, man, good video, Kofi. Good video.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man.
Good live, man. Good live, and congratulations to all Chicago Bears.
Let's go,
representing. Man. Let's freaking go, man. Vamos Osos. Let's go, man. I cannot wait for this offense. I know the defense is gonna do their thing, but I can't wait for this offense to show out. Right. Yep, that's what we need.
Yeah, we definitely need that, man. For real, man.
All right, bro.
Anyways, man, I'm gonna end this video, guys. Thank you, Ghost, for joining in on my video, and stay tuned for more Bears video next week. I'm going to be doing a hate week, and then Jonah picked me. I meant Ghost of Judah Tribe. Oh, the other way. Joseph, my boy Ghost, he's going to be doing.
I got you,
he's
man.
He's going to be doing another hate week. You said next week or in 2 weeks? You said 2 weeks?
Man, I might. Whenever I get in the mood, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna try to find some Rams fans, something that get me enticed, and then I'll just start doing videos.
Well, I know I'm gonna be doing my hate week next week. Definitely, I'm gonna be freaking doing the Silence of the Lambs hate week. and Ruiz, your team's gonna lose. Stay tuned for that.
Ruiz, your team sucks, Ruiz.
Your team sucks, man. We always shut down Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald ain't going to do nothing. I don't want to hear that crap.
Aaron Donald or Matthew Stafford ain't going to do jack.
None of them. But anyway, guys, thank you for coming on my video, and stay tuned for more Bears content. All right, guys, I'm out.
All right, see you later, man.
All right, bro.
Bear down.
Oh yeah, and bear the hell down. Bear down, Chicago. Bear down. I'm out. Peace.